Hello, it's Monday. Welcome to 5 Girls 5 Minutes, where everything's made up and the points don't matter. I mean, where we make videos every day and we don't edit them, and they're only 5 minutes long. Tally's better at this. So, I have some things to talk about, which is good. It's always a good thing when you're turning on your camera to actually have something to talk about. Jury duty went well, aside from the earthquake. It was interesting. I didn't even have to wait that long, which I think was especially, it made it not even really feel like jury duty. The bailiff came in and I was on the first list to go into the first jury, and then I got selected for the jury. So I was actually sitting on the jury, but then the earthquake happened, so I didn't actually get to do a verdict or anything. I just got to sit on the jury. But it went well, and I wasn't even very nervous because we were all sitting in the assembly area together and just kind of reading. I was reading my Sara book, and it was nice. It was relaxing. They had an intro video, like a orientation video for us and everything. Although that could have been better if we'd seen it before being there, because most of the questions were about before you're actually there. But anyway, it was nice, and the hurricane was not as scary as the earthquake. I know that earthquakes are kind of common in a lot of places in the country, and I know that the earthquake didn't even last that long around here, thankfully, and I had no damage to anything, but it was scary. It was more scary than the hurricane. The hurricane was just like rain. So, but anyway, I have some questions to answer now that I'm kind of caught up. Tally, I'm glad that you're back at school, by the way. You're really enthusiastic about it, and I think that's great. Your room is awesome. And I know that Tara is really excited about her teaching, her student teaching thing too, or not student teaching, but your teaching, assistant teaching, and that's great too. You're both in school. Anyway, Tara asked about movies that we need to see that everybody else has seen but we haven't seen. For me, it's The Breakfast Club. Everybody I know, I think, or at least everybody I know that has talked to me about it, has seen The Breakfast Club, but I haven't yet. But I've been getting better at catching up on the things I need to see, because I just saw American Werewolf in London recently, and that's another one that a lot of people have seen except for me. So, but yes, I really like those movies, and I really like Anthony Michael Hall and Molly Ringwald and stuff, so I do need to see it. I've seen Breakfast at Tiffany's. I've seen 16 Candles, but I haven't seen The Breakfast Club yet. A movie that I love that's in black and white, which is another part of Tara's question, Harvey. I love Harvey. I really love Jimmy Stewart. I haven't seen all of his movies. I still need to see Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. That's another movie I need to see, but It's a Wonderful Life and Philadelphia Story are other ones by him that I like, but Harvey is adorable, and I love imaginary friends, and I love rabbits, so. And do I resist opening emails was Tally's question, and yeah, I do, especially if I've applied for something and I get an email back that's not the automated response. I usually read the automated response ones because those are just kind of automated, but sometimes they're sent back from the actual person and they're talking to you, and I'm always a little worried about those because I'm afraid of judgment. It's part of my anxieties. Like my social anxiety. I'm always afraid of being judged or making somebody angry too. I'm afraid of angering people. So I kind of hesitate to read the ones that were personally sent out. I'm worse over the phone though. If I get a call from a number that I don't recognize, or a number that I think could be something that I'm dreading, I don't answer. I let it go to voicemail, and then I kind of wait a while before I listen to the voicemail, which I know is bad, but I am afraid of bad news, and I'm afraid of something being negative and nasty, so I resist even checking my phone a lot of times. But if I recognize the number and it's somebody that I want to talk to, I will answer. And I'll still be shy. I'm a little phone shy. So I'm worse over the phone just in general. I don't know why. It's more easy for me to talk to a camera than to talk on the phone. Maybe because the camera can't judge me. But then you guys might when you're watching this, so I don't know. My question. Okay, I'm moving in with my parents Wednesday. I'm taking some stuff over tomorrow, but I'm moving in with them on Wednesday, finally, with Hobby. I'm keeping Hobby here until Wednesday, because we have to clear space for him. But I'm moving in with my parents, and I'm excited. I think it's going to be a good thing, because I've been here for 2 years, and I haven't really had any job prospects I mean, I've had a few jobs for brief amounts of time, but I haven't really had anything that could keep me here stably, and also I'm going out of my mind living with my sister, which I think a lot of people would. So I'm really excited to live with my parents because I get along with them really well, and I think it will be a good thing. It'll be a good step forward because they can help me succeed. But my question is, how do you view living and or moving back in with your parents? Because some people seem to think that it's a bad thing, like a step backwards or a loss of independence. And I don't really see it that way, because for one thing, I'm not really independent yet. And I don't see it as a step backwards. I see it as a step to people who will actually be supportive of me. I feel like it's a step forward. It's a step in the right direction as opposed to what happened here. So, not to sound negative or anything, but how do you view it? Because people view it differently. I know. It depends. People's past histories and stuff. But anyway, I hope you all are having a great week. And Tara, I will see you tomorrow. And I hope you all are having awesome days today as well. Bye!